Hello, I'm Hallam-Baker and welcome to the 4th edition of the Quantum of Stupid. Today we're going to be discussing why it takes an electric drill and a copy of Windows XP to install Ubuntu Linux. Now what I was trying to do here was simply to install the software to run my CNC lathe and mill. And for that I need a specific version of Ubuntu that has drivers added for doing real-time control. Exactly the sort of thing that Linux is great for. So, my original plan was I'd simply download the ISO off the net, I'd burn it to a CD-ROM, put the ROM in the machine, boot from it, install Linux, and I'd be done. And that's what the instructions told me I could do. In practice, it didn't work out that way. First of all, I tried to burn the ISO on a Mac, and the Mac just said, can't do it. And so I think, okay, well, I've got a PC, I'll do it on the PC. And the PC fails. And so I try again, and it fails again. And so I take a look at what's happening, and the reason that it is not working is that the distribution is 700 megabytes and the design capacity of a CD-ROM is 650 megabytes. Okay, let's try burning it to a DVD. But this is an older PC and it only has the CD-ROM drive. Okay, let's put a USB drive on. But it's an older machine and it won't do that. And okay, so I'm going to have to pull a drive out of an older machine. I've got a server with one, but I've lost the key, and so hence the need for the electric drill to drill the lock on the server to pull the DVD drive. And when I've done it, that doesn't work because it's a SCSI drive and the machine doesn't have SCSI. And so what I came up with as a better solution was install Windows. Okay, so I've got Windows XP on the machine, and now I can go off to SourceForge, find the version of Wooby, which is a Windows installer for Ubuntu, download that, install that on the machine, install Linux using it, and then I'm done. And so, a simple task that should have taken no more than 30 minutes ends up taking 8 hours of my time. And instead of having it done the same day, took over a week. And this is what eats up system managers' time. Not the complicated problems, but a whole series of trivial problems caused by other people being thoughtless. 700 megabytes does not fit onto a 650 megabyte CD-ROM. Now, some Linux folk have been trying to persuade me otherwise, say, well, you should be able to fit. No, you should be able to fit 650 megabytes onto a CD-ROM. You should not build a distribution that depends upon being able to fit more that only sometimes works, because then you've got a distribution that only sometimes will install. And so that's today's Quantum of Stupid, not following the standards. When Microsoft does this, the whole of Slashdot is all a Twitter for a week. Well, I think that Linux folk who are saying that what they're producing is professional quality are asking to be held to the same standard. And so that's why it's today's Quantum of Stupid. Thank you for watching.